Hello there.
Your safety is our
Excuse me,
number one
you
priority.
can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board? Sure.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
We'll make some time for you, but keep it quick, yeah? I am. And you must be the diplomat Giro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens! Ah, we're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about? Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do. We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance. Well, absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. You don't. It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You. And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain? Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck. Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are.
I hope your stay here is going well.
Paradiso security is only here for your safety. Pretend we're not even here.
Why did I think 3
I
days
guess
was
I
going
have
to
to
be
admit,
enough?
this resort isn't as bad as I thought it'd be.
I was worried about my beach body until I spoke with that lady at the Enhance here.
If I could just stay here forever.
This is probably the best vacation I've ever taken.
It may be paradise, but that doesn't mean we don't run into trouble from time to time. You'd think we'd be a prime target for pirates, but they know to stay away for the most part.
There are so many activities I'm looking for.
I'm not much of a beach person, but everyone talks about this place. So I had to see for myself.
Everything here is a little more expensive than what I expected. Guess that's how they get you.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Rumor mill says Ron.
You ready to do some business? That's what I'm here for.
Not sure if I buy it.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your...
Can I help you? Pardon.
Oh, we could save valuable weight if we got... Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time. Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grab drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape, too. Parts not cheap, though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor, and it's yours. It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are. Perhaps not, but I don't want to just settle for an offer far below its value. This isn't getting us anywhere. As much as you know, Wait! We still have business to discuss. Oh, hello. I'm not used to people wanting to talk. As you know, price still stands for parts and... You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right... I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have... We'll send the part... Pleasure working with you.
Docking complete.
Wow, I've heard about it. Keeping a 200-year-old ship running is no easy task. I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster-than-light travel and eclipse our poor old ship? Oh, I've heard of this technology, but always believed it was theoretical in nature. Maybe we can talk about it in more detail later. I'm sure you have more pressing matters to handle. I've waited this long. What's a little longer, eh? Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today. Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend. What grab drive? Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work? Great. There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it!
Sure is nice to know there are other people. Out there.
If the other colonists knew how many times something wrong? There are 3 things we need to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. So long!
Is there exciting? Times, aren't they?
I just heard from the bridge that they've been getting some false positives from the sensor lines.
Noticed that earlier. Shouldn't be anything to worry. Let's get it patched.
Yes, sir.
There's so much more to learn about now.
People always appreciate the good engineer, whether they know it or not. Something wrong?
Did you hear? Someone finally made contact. I think we're getting out of here.
There are 3 things we need to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
Guess we'll have to think of something.
Something wrong? There are 3 things we need to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Careful not to touch anything on your way out.
Hey there.
Waste management systems are backing up again.
Yeah, we're running low on replacement parts for that one, so make do with what you can.
I'll get right on it.
Wow. Hi.
Can't tell you how many... something wrong? There are 3 things we need to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Decouple the magnet... Good luck out there!
All this time we thought we were alone.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down. Well, well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done. Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond. I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you. Thank you again.
You're lucky we're under orders now to escort you right off this ship.
Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Never seen a ship like yours before.
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grav drive.
Releasing ship from dock. Done. You're now free to move among the stars.
finally did something right for once. So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew. We'll see. When the waters get deep, it's sink or swim. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, you're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin. It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
Pilot of the Ragana. All right. Damn it. Okay. Pilot of the Ragana. I do not understand. Damn it. I do not have choice. Okay, docking bay is open. Let's talk.
Seals are tight, we're docked.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can then... That is fair. We do not want any part. Is that all right with you, or...
Do I have a choice?
It does not. Well then, it is a... And in case, this should be proof you weren't...
If you ever get to the key, you better sleep with one eye open and 2 pistols loaded.
I thought we were dead. I can't believe it.
This unpleasantness aside, the people of New Homestead will be grateful for this service.
So now what? They're gonna put me in a cis-def prison? I'm not saying it's worse than death, but it's pretty damn close.
You're not taking my ship!
You're losing! This is bad!
Don't let them take the...
Clean separation, Captain. Perfect.
mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
just took out their shields. Nice! They just lost their grav drive.
Target has lost shields. They're vulnerable. Direct hit to their grav drive.
They lost their shields. Tragic. Just tragic.
Thanks for the help with the Cliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Good work, Rook. Quick, clean, and no witnesses. Anyway, you wanted to hope this business with Rakes taught you something. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, you better stow that crap before you make me change my mind. Now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Commander Ikande wants to see you. Follow me. I had a friend on the Ragana. If I had my way, I'd space whoever killed him.
Yes, what? Based on your actions, I've heard this operation's on thin ice. One more mishap and I'm afraid we're gonna have to shut it down.
Casualties already. This is not a good start.
There you are. I want answers, and I want them right now. We intercepted your exchange with the Ragana. What the hell possessed you to kill those innocent people? You represent UC SysDev, which means you always have a choice. I realize you have a role to play, but you have to be better than those pirates. Now I have to waste precious time smoothing this over with Mast. Let me do something like this. Good. All this ugliness aside, were you at least able to join the fleet? Then there is one positive to come out of this senseless tragedy. Let's focus on that and move.
Our intel on Sears.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet. Yes, you passed your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This will also give us time to bolster our
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
Heard the situation with the Ragana went foobar. I'd like to say again.
What's on your mind?
Hey, Dad! Want to hear a poem I wrote? It's called a haiku. I just read about them.
A haiku, huh? Well, sounds exciting. Let's hear it.
Okay. It's called Space. Space is cold and dark. Starships fly there like comets, carrying us home.
Not bad. Hey, will you write it down so I can carry a copy with me?
I'll copy down too. You know how you lose things. I still don't know how you lost that picture of Nibbles the comet-eating bunny.
we're away. We're here.
Grav jump spinning down. Will you just look at those stars? Time to cycle the airlock and move.
You cut. Now get out of my face. You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30. You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem. If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? Maybe for you. I'd rather shove a shotgun up my nose than remember the face of every low-life rook who passes through this station. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks tend to disappear around here. Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key, but it's better if I show you too. Follow me. All right. History time. So, the key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh? Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn...
Fleet before everything.
This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next.
The right protective gear. The right gear. Stay safe out there.
You coming, Rook? So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100
Need something, Rook?
prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Eludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault if people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but, we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss. On the right, you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my ribcage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core. If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nev.
Of course, when
Ah, there's our other new recruit.
So there I am. You see security on my tail, and my grab drive just chokes. The
So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself. Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lock cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix? Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds...
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this Crix left them.
When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet... Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
Yeah? We will see. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Fine.
All right. Listen up, because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative. It's so simple, even a...
Hold on, no scrapping.
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to... When you're on a job, if that doesn't work for you...
Yeah.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the... victory! Here we are.
Yeah, he needs to get this thing open, like, right now. It's freezing out here.
Then crank up your... All right, let's keep moving. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in. Let's go. First time I have been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual, call it out. If it's hostile, take it. Better than trying to survive on the surface. This must be where they registered the prison. Or transferring them to a cell block. Could you imagine being stuck under a ton of ice like this for the rest of your life?
Yeah, sure. Must have been awful. Better them than us, though, am I right?
Wait, shut up a second. Did you hear that?
Whoa. Watch my back! Something's out there. Break a sweat.
Must be a nest.
Yeah, and their bodies probably... If we weren't on this job with Delgado, I'd drop you for saying.
Enough already! Now let's see. Since you are such good...
Well, this is... the plan. Let's face it.
Why?
Because that's what is the hell with that. We used this opportunity. I had a feeling. Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct. And there's information here about Crix's legacy. Once we get rid of him... Oh, fine. You know, for a second there. Now, let's find... I guess that's one way through.
You're going down!
Could have sworn I heard something.
Hello? Hello? Can either of you hear me? Damn it. Is anyone there? So the two of you made it, huh? Well, brush the dust off and listen up. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to first. And second, try and dig up... Yeah? You... And tell Mathis...
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
That's bullshit. Looks like there's a guard tower overlooking the cell block.
Trying to...
So, have you changed your mind? Yeah, right. You saw it back. And if they haven't, we can still... Of all the people to get... Fine, have it you. So, now that... Been in a few slams... Cell D03118. Okay. It's a place to start, I guess.
fighting over here!
like this was the warden's office. They built the office right next to the shuttle bay for quick escapes, I bet. Smart.
Took long enough? Look out the window. I'm over here. Do you have any idea how long I have been waiting? We're screwing around and pick up. I hope you found something because I am getting sick and tired of this place. I knew it. Everyone said I was out of my mind, but something told me we'd find the answers down here. Looks like I picked the right person for the job.
Hey, what the hell? This is bullshit, Del.
Is that Mathis? Tell him to shut up.
Whatever.
I'm looking at schema, but I can open the outer doors to the shuttle. Good answer. You're learning fast. Okay. Shuttle bay active. Yup. That's got it. You have done a hell of a job, Rook. We will talk when you get back to the key.
Why the hell did you like... Hey, come on. I was just looking out for... Look, thanks. Now, a little... I need a damn drink. Let's get back to the key. And don't come back, punk!
This nonsense.
Save the chatter for later, and just get us back to the key.
Hey, you might want this.
What is it?
Orbital pattern locked. Easy.
I hope you're having a good day.
Yes, you need me?
And we're docking. And complete. Easy peasy.
Rook?
Bogged grog is fine if you like cheap moonshine. Give me an Erdebrow lager and I'm good.
We may not have official security on.
So, once again, like Neva said, you need ship. It may not be wider, but I can guarantee we got the best selection in anything that keeps. Just let me know when you want. All business. All right.
something?
If you need credits, hit up the mission boards at the core.
Heading out. You want to survive? Well, only the best. I'm here if you need me.
Are you looking to start something?
Well, everyone up. Hey, if you want to pour credits into my... I carry most of the... Occasionally. Just don't Oh, we all have a little advice. You bleed for the fleet. Anyone who says otherwise. Well, most people just glaze. If your credits are good, I'm open. Done here? Fine by me.
See anything you like. We can talk about whatever. Always a pleasure.
Every time I see Radley smile, I want to punch him in the face.
Music in the Nova will get you the regular job.
Stealing from settlements. Be sure to gear up at the depot.
Ask Jazz about any ship upgrades. Nothing worse than a pirate ship with no personality.
You don't steal from your own.
bullseyes at the wrench today.
There you are. The hell took you so long?
It's about time.
Not now, neighbor. Well? That's it? Just one slate? After losing? Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a gal bank.
No, neighbor. Okay. Well, that is not necessary. Let us start with what... Neighbor, weren't you...
Are you serious?
Ay, Dios mío. Will you... That's Starlight.
Which means a... Holy shit!
Pack your bags, Rook. And since you've earned it... Good. Neighbor and I are... I need you to... You'd better. Oh, before you leave...
Honestly,
We'll see. That's it then. And remember...
Hey, Rook.
Shouldn't you be packing for your trip?
Hey, I want to talk to you. Thanks to you, Delgado's cutting me from the fleet. Well, you know what? You better get your own fleet, because I'm coming after you. Oh, I will, I can promise you. Now get the hell out!
Bob's a softie, if you get to know him.
If I had a Berian crest, I'd run my own city, like Bayou. Except in my town, you could do Aurora anywhere.
We were thinking, why is it every time we go out and do a job, it's you who ends up with all our creds?
There you are. All right, look. I'm not about to let it... I'm about to tell you, so shut up and listen. Rokov's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. Could use a good... So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those Galbank credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me.
Second, if either of you bums lay a finger on those creds, I have Delgado.
And I'd prefer to have... Look, you can make all the... Either way, I get... Then it's settled. All right, Rook, we're done here. Now... Stay sharp, Rook.
You're handling this whole captain thing really well, you know.